The stories you will hear are from the heart, by the men and women who served our country.
In 2003, while stationed in Iraq, we were attacked by enemy rockets with an undisclosed chemical, which has created a lung condition, which has created a disability for me. Also, while serving in the 101st Airborne in enemy territory, Bosnia and Iraq, I have suffered knee damage, which has created a total knee replacement.
I did 2 combat tours in Iraq, saw a lot of terrible things, done horrible things, just destroyed me physically and mentally, and struggled for a lot of years trying to get past certain things and work through them.
I was deployed in 2008, and in 2012 I was in a vehicle accident where I broke my neck, 9 ribs, and shattered my right hip. Had surgery and they replaced my hip as a result of the injuries that I sustained. And after the accident, I was essentially unconscious for about 8 months.
When I got out of the service, I had a lot of challenges and dark times due to my service-related injuries. I struggled for a long time. I had a period of homelessness.
I went to Afghanistan in 2009, sustained multiple injuries, cognitive issues, crushed spine, tear in the hip, severe carpal tunnel, severe plantar fasciitis, and other small multiple injuries.
I was in a real dark place for a while. I started drinking real bad, and that kind of started causing a lot more troubles in my life. And so over time, with the different doctors I've had, I've been able to work through those problems and kind of see a little more light at the end of the tunnel.
When I first got out of the military, I'm dealing with a lot of struggle in my life. I kind of wanted to close myself off from the world and just go to kind of a safe space where I can control, everything around me.
I've become a little more disabled, and sometimes it discourages me when I can't move around like I used to, or when I feel depressed or I feel anxiety. It makes me not want to do things. I'm trying to get myself in situations where I'm a little more active.
Coming out here was always quite a challenge to leave my house.
In about 2013, I essentially confined myself to my house. Didn't really want to get out and go do anything. I felt a little insecure going outside and was essentially a prisoner of my own making. The life just had been sucked out of me.
I went to a VA fair and didn't find what I was looking for, and then ran into the table of the Arizona Elk Society and talked to the nice people there and decided it's something I would like to give a shot. And so I applied for it, and here I am now a couple months later.
I get a phone call from Tom Wagner at Arizona Elk Society's Hunt for Heroes.
Hey Scott, a cow bison tag was just donated to Hunt for Heroes. It's going to be a guided hunt. I think I know what your answer is going to be. Would you want to go on that?
And I said, absolutely.
It's very challenging to get out of the house to come to these things. Of course, you accept the invitation to come, and then you look and say, what did I do?
But I put myself through college, and I began my slow climb out of a dark hole. It took a long time, and finally I got to a point where I started looking for others to help me. I wanted to see if there were opportunities. And I found Heroes Rising Outdoors. I applied, and they took me on a hunt.
The more I spend the time in the woods, I do find that I find my center, I guess is the best way to put it. I've found a whole new world opened up to me.
I kind of realized that, especially out here with these guys, it's, you know, it's comfortable, it's safe, it's a good place to be. You know, nobody asks too many questions, but if you're willing to share your story, they're willing to listen.
Nobody here will put you in a spot that you don't feel comfortable, that you can't handle or manage. Everybody's willing to completely work with you and what you need, so don't hesitate to give it a shot.
Being here, of course, reminds you of the camaraderie that you were part of when you left the service. Of course, the volunteers are just extraordinary. It amazes me that they give so selflessly, on top of the donors that give the tags and the monies that sustain this program.
So all around, just a great group of guys, and it's been pretty awesome.
The Elk Society has put together a group of people that has just done a fabulous job, and I can't thank them enough because they have just given me a new lease on life.
Thanks to Mr. William Carter for letting me have his tag that he waited 17 years for to get. Mr. Carter, thank you very much. If there's any other veterans that want to experience an awesome feeling and get in touch with their inner self again, I invite you to and challenge you to go on one of these hunts. And I guarantee you, you will reconnect with your inner self. They make you feel like family.
Their legacy of service is a gift to every single American. Through their example, we witness the daily triumph of the human spirit and the unmatched valor of the American patriot. Since 2015, Heroes Rising Outdoors has improved the lives of hundreds of warriors and their family members, and there is still work to be done. Because of the incredible generosity of the American donor, our warriors never pay a penny for any of the Heroes Rising Outdoor programs. They paid their dues on the battlefield, as well as their service to our country. To learn more and to find out how to support the Heroes Rising Outdoors, visit our website at ArizonaElkSociety.org. You will be glad you did. Please help our warriors for their next mission. Thank you.